The Ride of Wisdom. In the quaint village of Ashwick, nestled between rolling hills and vast meadows, lived a young boy named Edwin. He had always been fascinated by the majestic horses that roamed the fields, their manes billowing like waves of silk as they galloped in the wind. His father, a humble farmer, often warned him of the challenges and dangers of horse riding. Riding isn't just about sitting on a horse, it's about harmony, respect, and trust, he would say. But Edwin, driven by curiosity and a touch of stubbornness, longed for the day when he would ride freely, feeling the wind on his face. One day, an old stable master named Cedric noticed Edwin watching the horses with eyes full of wonder. "Would you like to learn, lad?" Cedric asked, his voice warm yet stern. Overjoyed, Edwin agreed, not knowing the lessons that lay ahead. Cedric was known for his unconventional ways of teaching. He didn't start with saddles or reins, but with simple tasks, feeding the horses, brushing their coats, and learning their moods. "A horse isn't just an animal, Edwin," Cedric explained. "It's a partner, and to ride well, you must know its heart." Edwin struggled at first. The horses were large, intimidating, and at times temperamental. Days turned into weeks, and frustration began to take root. "Why can't I just ride?" he would mutter, sweeping the stable floor for the 100th time. Cedric would only smile knowingly, waiting for Edwin to understand that these chores were building trust, patience, and observation. One evening, as Edwin rested under the glow of the setting sun, he noticed how a horse named Storm approached him and gently nuzzled his shoulder. It was then he realized that all his efforts had not been vain. He had earned the horse's trust without riding at all. Finally, the day came when Cedric deemed Edwin ready for his first ride. Storm stood tall, muscles rippling under his sleek coat as Edwin nervously mounted him. The moment was exhilarating but fleeting. A sudden noise spooked the horse, and Edwin found himself tumbling into the dirt. Cedric rushed to help, but did not scold. "Falling isn't failure, Edwin. It's how you learn to get back up," he said, placing a reassuring hand on Edwin's shoulder. With renewed determination, Edwin spent the next few months riding slowly, mastering balance, learning to listen to Storm's signals, and understanding that leadership in riding came from calm confidence, not force. He learned that in moments of tension, it was his breath and the steadiness of his hands that calmed the horse. Each ride became a dance of trust, a lesson in humility and courage. Years passed, and Edwin grew not just into a skilled rider, but into a young man known for his kindness and respect, both on and off the horse. He began to help Cedric train other children, passing down the lessons he once struggled with himself. "Remember," he would tell them, echoing Cedric's words, "a true rider knows that power lies not in commanding, but in understanding." The village watched with pride as Edwin and Storm, now an inseparable pair, galloped across the meadows, embodying unity and the patience it took to achieve it. The journey had taught Edwin that true mastery wasn't about conquering the animal, but embracing the bond that bridged them. Thus, the tale of Edwin and Storm became a story told in Ashwick for generations. It was a reminder that life, much like horse riding, was not about rushing to the destination, but learning from the path with all its falls and triumphs. Those who listened to Edwin's story understood that strength was forged in moments of failure. Trust was built on patience, and true partnership was earned, not demanded. And so, in the simple art of riding, Edwin found wisdom that reached far beyond the stables, a wisdom that became the cornerstone of his life and the lives he touched.